The brand new Logitech G Fits earbuds are apparently out to eliminate the stereotype that earbuds aren't for gaming. With Lightspeed and Light Force technology, it's relatively hard to disagree. But when considering the price tag, $229 could seem a bit too high for the average gamer, and we'd completely understand why. With that in mind, we have the coincidentally titled Fits from Ultimate Ears, which could somewhat work as a great alternative but with a relatively lower price tag. So the question is, which one should you go for? Well, let's find out. For the design, the Logitech G Fits comes in either a black or white variant while featuring a relatively thin, oval, somewhat capsule-shaped design that's reminiscent of a tall pill. Pretty sleek for a pair of earbuds as they look very nice when worn, and the build makes it relatively easy to store them in the charging case, making popping them in and out almost effortlessly simple. For the UE Fits, the first thing that's immediately noticeable is the unusual shape of the buds, which look like small plastic batons. However, looks can be deceiving, as the stick-like shape makes the buds super easy to get a grip on, resulting in taking them off and on your ears and case a lot simpler. For the audio quality, the G Fits from Logitech is nothing less than exceptional, thanks to their custom-made 10mm drivers delivering sound that's crisp and does not drown out any subtle details in your game, music, video, you name it. They're also hefty on the bass, resulting in a sound that just feels more full and richer in comparison to its peers. However, do note that the buds don't come with the surround sound features, so we'd keep our expectations less. The buds also come with two beamforming microphones that make those important callouts in-game have much more impact. The UE Fits, on the other hand, sound pleasantly balanced on all of the audio spectrum alongside a good bass response straight out of the box. Now, for some people, the sound might appear a bit flat in comparison, but it's manageable since you're getting a ton of EQ presets in the UE Fits app that will help you to tweak the audio to your heart's content. Also, thanks to the design, you're also getting a microphone that's placed at the bottom of the stem, making it sit a bit closer to your mouth, ensuring clearer calls in the process. Now, the main reason why both these buds are a hot topic right now is their fit. In sync with the name, the G Fits make perfect use of Logitech's proprietary Lightform technology, which finally makes use of the RGB feature most people are so hyped about to generate heat that molds the gel to perfectly fit the ear of the user. Requiring only a few minutes to get the perfect fit, Lightform practically promises to give its users the best fit possible from a pair of earbuds, but it heavily relies on the molding process, since the slightest movement might result in a fit that's just hogwash. But when it fits, the passive noise cancellation kicks in and yields a pretty promising result, which will make you ignore the fact that these buds just don't come with ANC. However, the UE Fits don't fall too far off, since the buds also have their own molding process that's somewhat similar to the Galaxy Buds Live from Samsung, but far more successful. The customization process takes less than a minute, and similarly to Logitech, uses light and heat generated from the buds to mold the tips into your ears in real time. However, the downside here is the customization process only works once, so if you mess up the process at the beginning, that's basically money down the drain. With all that, with the G Fits from Logitech, you should expect up to 7 hours of battery life when connected via the Lightspeed dongle, or up to 10 hours should you decide on using Bluetooth. With the case, you'll get an additional 8 hours on Lightspeed and 12 hours of Bluetooth backup. On the flip side, according to Ultimate Ears, you'll get around 8 hours per bud and a total of 20 hours of runtime with the charging case. So, with all that, which one should you really go for? Well, it all comes down to your budget and preference. You see, the G Fits are an incredible pair of buds with some pretty incredible features such as Lightspeed dongle and Lightform technology, which is why it's understandable why it costs as much. But if you want something eerily similar but with a much lower price tag and minus the low latency performance Logitech provides with the dongle, the UE Fits could be a much cheaper alternative if latency does not bother you that much. Do let us know which one you went for, as we would love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.